seems to run into a problem. There's been an unmarked car there that, not sure if they live here, but that ain't no parking spot where that truck is parking. As you can see on camera, they've been there for about 10 minutes now, just sitting there, no lights on in the inside of the vehicle, so they're not, you know, fixing their car or going for something. They just sitting there, kind of awkward, man. Makes me look like they're stalking neighbors and other people in this neighborhood. They acting kind of shady, man. So I'm making this documentation in case if anything bad happens to my ass, they can find out who that truck is within 30 minutes. You already know my address at 978. That's what it says on the box, but that's all I can give for information to the internet and the rest of the documentation. Everybody else has no problems. Keep on driving. You can't really meet neighbors in here. That's not a parking lot. It's not a parking spot. Maybe you should have voted and asked the freaking managers to open the parking lot. Then you'd have a parking spot. Then you wouldn't be on cameras and you wouldn't be freaking out the neighbors and freaking out everybody else. See, that other car ain't doing nothing wrong. He's just there checking his mail. Even that's probably going to make him a little nervous that another car is just sitting there checking out, stalking the neighbors. What's the matter, buddy? Let's see what you have for information you want to share with the rest of the neighbors. You got no problem with sitting there spying on me or anybody else that you spying on, because that ain't the parking spot where people park. They park over by the office. That's the only spot that's available to park. So you a newbie, and you doing something wrong, and you fucking crazy right now, man. Don't trust people like this. If you ever live in your neighborhoods, make sure you put your cameras on this motherfucker and stay with him, even if he's there an hour or 10 minutes. Keep them on camera. They want to play their little shady games when they know the rules in the park. They know they ain't supposed to be parking there. Then they gonna be videotaped by the office and the people, the public that live around. So you got angles from multiple cameras on your ass, man. So go ahead, man. I'm surprised, man. I would have done drove out of here by now, noticing they got cameras on my ass. I wouldn't stay more than 30 minutes. It's already been 10 to 15 minutes, man. That's a long time. That stuff goes by pretty quick. And I smell bug spray. They came through here, which is a nice truck with a big bug spray. It's spraying the whole neighborhood, going by in this big truck with a hose on the back of it that was spraying all the neighborhood. It was pretty funny to watch them go by. I can't believe he's still sitting there. All them other cars are going to be wondering why the hell is I'm pointing my camera at a vehicle that don't belong there. They all going to be like, man, that guy's weird. He's just standing there freaking videotaping somebody looking like they stalking the neighbors, man. What's going on with this stuff, man? See how nobody calls the police? They too scared to call the police, man. So I'm gonna videotape shit, because if this motherfucker comes out with a gun and starts shooting people, we don't know. Do we? There ain't no perfect answer. I don't have to build trust with a motherfucker. I'm standing out here in the wide open. Does it look like I'm out here sparking up guns and sparking up drugs? No. There ain't no drugs in my home, in my house. I got kids in my fucking house. We ain't got time to do drugs with kids. What fucking planet you from, man? This is planet Earth. You either be positive or get the fuck out of the neighborhood. Excuse my language, and I apologize for my language, but this would scare anybody. But it's alright. It's entertainment, isn't it? There's no names, so there's no faces, and it's obvious there's a driver, so there's only one person in the vehicle. I don't know what they really doing, making phone calls, charging their phone, fixing their car. There's no lights on in the inside of the car. They're just sitting there. They must be waiting on somebody. Now here comes another car. Maybe that's the ride that they're looking for. Nope, I guess not. He pulled right on by. I guess there's no leverage for you, man. You're losing your leverage, man. You're looking real suspicious, man. Maybe I should say it loud enough so the character can get all sweaty like he don't belong here. You know, most people, they get the hints and they start walking away. Anytime I feel like I made somebody uncomfortable or somebody make me uncomfortable, I walk away from the conversation. 'Cause sorry, ain't nobody gonna tell me I'm not allowed to walk away from any conversation. He really ain't moving. That's freaky. This has been 5 minutes. I'm gonna stay on for 10 minutes, man, and then I'm gonna do a bunch of different videos and shorts of this motherfucker just standing here. I'll do it all night and take all these videos, and if this motherfucker gonna be here like this, I got plenty of camera space. Sorry for my cursing. I try to bleep it out, but it's going down on documentation. There's no nudity and there's no breaking the rules of the investments of my channels. There's no law breaking, but public can see how suspicious this very looks. You know, these are the warning signs they teach the public to watch out for stranger danger. And I'm not afraid to watch out for stranger danger. I'm allowed to record myself if ever I'm in danger. See, look at that video in the camera, man. He's just sitting there. No blinkers, no hazardous lights. All the neighbors are watching me record a complete stranger out here. He might not even live here. I don't think he lives here. See, I said it twice, so they heard me. So now they know that this motherfucker might not live here. So go ahead. You were saying I was alone in this? Not alone no more. You thought I was supposed to be scared to videotape something weird. It's just boring, just sitting there. What would you do? You listen to the radio? I know they got fly music, man, but you don't just park in some strange avenue where you don't belong and just sit there and jam out the music. You know how weird that is and suspicious it is, man? I'm telling you, man, these partiers out here got to learn how to party responsibly, man. But they just always want to ruin stuff for other people, man. They always want to be bad apples. It always happens, man. This is how the public always acts. They always just do suspicious, weird things, and they never, you know, it's not like he's stopping over and making conversation. And I'm not judging the scenario. All I know is it's illegal to park there. Illegal to do anything. You're not supposed to be sitting there. It's not like he's not checking the mail. I won't even say nothing if he's checking the mail. I could care less what the people are doing. It's none of my business. But I feel like the vibes is coming off on me, man. Let them all see. Look at all these people going by. They see you, man. It's up to them what they do. It's not up to me. Look at that. He see your ass. Sorry. Damn, I can't help swearing, man. I'm trying not to be swearing. I'm trying to be respectful. See, why would I be mean and being rude if I'm talking about I'm trying to be respectful?